Unfortunately, the PT shoving and training method wasn't 100% effective. At some point on a hike through Yosemite 5 years later, I fell and I landed on my weaker left wrist. After the fall, I walked back to the hotel by myself, clutching my left arm, the pain radiating and stinging from my wrist up to my elbow. I limped through the hotel entrance full of families, hugging each other around glowing fire pits, when suddenly another stronger pain took over. I noticed that people were staring at me. Were they staring at me because I was crying and holding my arm in pain? Or were they staring at me because I walked with a pronounced limp? Or both? The why behind their stares suddenly became the only thing I could think about. I swallowed against the huge lump in my throat as I determined they probably weren't staring at me because I was crying. And that infuriated me. I was boiling hot and not because of the fire pits. Tears ran faster down my face. Looking back on that young girl, I feel so much compassion for what she carried in the moment. I know what caused her embarrassment and anger was not the stares, but the story those stares told her about her worth. It was the overwhelm of not knowing how to emotionally handle what was going on inside of her, and not being told what a gift it was to be different. I grew up in the 1990s, a product of where I lived, the family I was born to, and the general stigma around mental health at the time. As a result, I didn't go to talk therapy or cognitive behavioral therapy after my surgery. I only attended speech and physical therapy. No one knew at the time that my internal self, not my physical body, needed the most healing and direction post-injury, but she did. Without a therapist, a coach, or even a role model with a physical disability, I didn't have an outlet for exploring my emotions and differences, and thus they overwhelmed me. Yosemite was just the start. When I realized that the overwhelm was happening, I employed the best coping strategy I could figure out: walls. Starting at those fire pits, I built emotional walls, brick by brick inside of me, so other people's stares wouldn't upset me. Walls that were as hard as steel so others couldn't penetrate. Walls that were there to hold in my anger over the stories the stares told me. I had already experienced so much physical and emotional pain in my life, being separated from my friends and family in hospitals, that I didn't want any more. The walls, so I thought, would solve that.